Welcome to London Heathrow. We are here for another stream following this unbelievably. We are back for more runway action here at. And let's see if we can monopolise drivers. I wish it was 86. 36 new people yesterday. Can we make it any better for today? Let's find out. So we are here live at the London Thistle, ladies and gents. Let's do this. Here we go. Up on the deck. Here we go, guys. London Heath, we can see quite a hive of activity this afternoon, guys. We've got Aer Lingus, Qatar Airways, British Airways and Lufthansa currently queuing up for departure. We've got a 737 making its way at the gate as well. The Big Daddy A380 is also sat at the gate ready for departure later on this evening on 09 right. And friends, we are here live at London Heathrow. There's your next arrival, guys. Good old Kenya Airways in the A380. Nicely brought in this evening right here at the London Thistle. Currently got a little A321 taxiing its way around to the gate right now on a tug. As you can see, that's a new lift tug rather than the traditional tugs whereby all wheels are on the floor. That actually lifts up the front undercarriage and taxis it around to the gate for you. Look at that, very nicely done. Good afternoon to our viewers, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. And as always, folks, our should-be sponsor makes their way onto the show. There we go. Lovely stuff. Welcome back to London Heathrow, folks. We are live at the Thistle Hotel overlooking runway 209 right as American Airlines, part of the One World family, makes their way out on 09 right at the moment. Jump in the chat, hit that like button and let us know where you guys are from. Here's your next arrival here on 09 left, folks. Good old BA in the Dreamliner, my friends. Here we go. Let's see what is up next then, folks. Currently got JetBlue over there on the south of the airport, heading off for runway 09 right. Good afternoon to all you lovely people currently watching across the UK and the world right now. Currently 27 degrees here in London Heathrow. As you can see, the grass is incredibly brown over here, folks. It's normally a nice lush green colour. Right now, totally brown, courtesy of the hot temperatures here of the UK. Don't know the current breeze you into thinking it's warm here, because it's, well, yeah, it's warm, it's not cold. Unusually warm. Here comes your next one, folks, here we go. Another 320 from BA, here we go, folks. Very early touchdown for British Airways this afternoon. Very nice. Don't forget to smash that like button if you are brand new to the channel. And also, any returning viewers as well. Show us some love this afternoon. How are we doing, guys? Thank you for tuning in on a Sunday afternoon, live from London Heathrow. We're at the Thistle Hotel at 5:20 on a Sunday afternoon, bringing you all your favourite airport action from London Heathrow as Cathay Pacific make their way towards the runway. Very nice too. Good afternoon, guys, how are we doing? Got a couple of A380s that are destined for arrival later on in the show, so that's going to make quite interesting viewing here this afternoon. Don't forget to smash that like button, jump in the chat, say hello as we watch Cathay Pacific right now. There we go, guys. Lined up, ready and waiting for runway 09 right for their departure. Here's our next arrival though, folks. With the Scandinavians in the A319. And there we go, folks, they're back in the UK, very nicely done. Currently overlooking the setup at the airport right now. We've got an A380 over there. They will be pushing back for their departure later on this afternoon. Cathay Pacific is still waiting for their takeoff clearance as well. BA and BA nose to nose with each other right here on the apron. One of those is most likely going to maintenance, or the other is going straight to the gate. Here's our next arrival, folks. Here we go. Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to the show. Chat and let us know where you guys are from. Come and say good afternoon. Here we go then, guys. Pakistan Airlines, folks. Quite a heavy landing there for the 777, and quite an early landing as well actually, but they got it in nicely. Welcome, friends, to London Heathrow this afternoon, live from the Thistle Hotel here at London Heathrow Airport. Got British Airways making their way out on the 09 right at the moment. come jump in the chat, folks. Let's have a conversation. Adi, if you're with me right now, mate, jump in the chat, come and say hello. Look at that BA aircraft, look. He's like, yep, I'm going to push right in front of all you guys and go straight to my gate. I'm not waiting. There you go. So those aircraft might look quite close together, but that one's pushed straight through the middle. Very nice too. Still got Qatar Airways sat there waiting for their takeoff clearance as well on 09 right. And we've also got BA sat there waiting for their clearance onto the terminal this afternoon on the apron. Just sat there, currently chilling as another arrival comes in. The little baby bus A319, my friends. Very nice too. There's our would-be sponsors, if they were to sponsor the channel, as they always make an appearance. And as if by magic, friends, there it is, your next arrival, pummeling in hard at about 160 miles an hour as they cross the threshold of the runway and indeed the airport. I know it's hard to believe, but they genuinely are doing about 160 miles an hour right now. Here we go then, guys, in the beautiful A350. Ironically, it's Qatar Airways. They're currently queuing up for their departure on 09 right. As they come in on 09 left. In the Dreamliner, not the 350. My apologies, folks. Good afternoon to each and every one of you currently watching us here live at London Heathrow. Don't forget to smash that like button. Come and join in the conversation in the comment section as Royal Jordanian joins the stack now behind Cathay Pacific, or alongside Cathay Pacific, making their way out for a departure this afternoon. As Qatar Airways lands, their next one takes off. There they go, folks, on 09 right. Just make them out in the distance. Off they go, making their way back to the Middle East. Very nice too. And like I say, later on in the show, we've got some Big Daddy action from the A380. A couple of those are lined up, and we'll be here to bring you all that action later on this afternoon. One is due just after 6 PM, so that'll be a lot of fun. There's the Disney special Iberia aircraft taxiing its way around somewhere. I don't think they know where they're going. I think the sat-nav might have broken there because they're going all over the shop. Here we go, folks. The cute little 220 from Vueling, my friends. Very nice general touchdown here at London Heathrow from them, but very nice indeed. There's the Dreamliner that was currently waiting just behind those trees for its clearance to actively go to the gate. Don't forget to jump in the chat, folks. Come and say hello. Always happy to speak to you lovely people. There we are, watching the Dreamliner right now, making its way around to the gate right here at Terminal 5 at London Heathrow. Followed by the little baby bus. Look at the size difference. unbelievable. Here we go, guys. Here we go with Lufthansa. Go on, lad. Landing nice and early right here on the runway today. Very rare, actually. Normally the little ones normally touch down roughly where those bushes are. But they're landing a lot earlier today. Which is nice, because ordinarily we miss the touchdown of the small ones due to the bushes and trees being in the way. But today, they're getting down nice and early. If you were watching yesterday's stream, you'd have noticed they're flying over Myrtle Avenue, coming in for landing that way. But due to the shift in the wind direction, they're not on 27 operations today, very much on 09s, which means we get the perfect view of the runway and the threshold from this location. And here we go. British Aviation, hello mate, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Don't forget to smash that like button, that'd be incredible. Currently live from London Heathrow right here for your Sunday Funday, live across the UK and indeed the world. Overlooking a very chaotic Terminal 5 apron this afternoon. Come on then, lad. I might not recognise you. Why is that, my friend? Ah, you've changed your name, dude. No worries. Welcome back to the channel, my lad. Even so, double tap your screen, send a like. Great to have you back on the show, my friend. Lovely job. No drama. Welcome back to the show, man. Like I said, don't forget to double tap your screens. And as you know, every single like somehow weirdly helps the algorithm, which is, I've never understood that myself, to be fair. But welcome back to the show, my dude. Great to have you back. So over at the Terminal 5 right now, you've got the tail fin of the big Danny B380. Actually, it's quite breezy here in London. Here we go, guys. Virgin Atlantic in the Dreamliner. Beautifully soft touchdown as they thunder down on 2.48 miles of this runway here at London Heathrow on 09 left. Currently live from Heathrow across the UK and the world right now. So as Air Portugal make their way out, we've got Virgin Atlantic and BA also lined up for departure this afternoon. Welcome to everyone currently watching. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We are live from London Heathrow on your Sunday Funday Heathrow Live edition. We haven't got very good authority. We've got the ATR 42 landing very soon. Quite a rare arrival actually here in London Heathrow nowadays. So that should be quite exciting. I think that possibly is coming now, to be fair, looking at the aircraft that are currently inbound to my right as we speak. Good afternoon to all of you. Mr. DJ Mac is back in the house. How was your party last night, dude? Hopefully it went well for you. You see, I may not remember a lot of things, but I remember that, so I hope you had a great night. There's a Royal Jordanian making their way out on 09 right. Very distinctive livery right there. There's the BA shuttle bus making its way from the car park around to the terminal. Very nice indeed. Full up on the parking, right. You have a good night. I've got more bookings as well, so I can't argue, thank you. No problem at all. AD's back on the show. How you doing, buddy? Thank you very much indeed. Don't forget to double tap your screen. Send us a like right here on the show. It does help the algorithm and pushes us out further, because apparently it makes us look popular. So there we go. But no, congratulations, DJ Mac. Happy days, mate. Here we go then, folks. The little tiny prop of the ATR making its way out right now. Here it comes. Come on, lad. Happily flying over right now. Here we go. Come on, buddy. The little Logan Air pitching its way down towards the runway. Here we go. Go on, lad. Behind those bushes, annoyingly. There we go. Beautifully done. All the way from Scotland. And you're very right, AD. You're not wrong. It is very much still wearing its kill. Good job, really. If they lose that, they've got massive problems. I'm not going to lie to you. As always, Met Police trying to get on the action. Go on, lad. They do an amazing job keeping the runway and the airport incredibly safe for everyone here at London Heathrow. Obviously, a 24-hour job for them. Here we go, guys. Vietnam Airlines. Here we go. Appreciate that, AD. We'll try and rectify that right now, dude. Better. Alexandro, welcome to the show, my friend. All the way from Greece, I'm guessing. Great to have you along. Let us know if that's any better. Hopefully that's a better quality picture for you. As we have Asiana queuing up right now for 09 right. Happy days. Appreciate the feedback, mate. Always a good one. We've got Asiana Airlines along with BA making their way out on 09 right this afternoon. Looks like we might have Asiana and indeed American Airlines currently fighting for their position on the runway. Here we go then, guys. Come on then, lad. In you come. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new, folks. We are live across the UK and the world right now. As we watch Swiss coming on in the 220. Go on, lad. As they go into reverse. The very distinctive whine, of course, from those Pratt & Whitney engines, which we've all come to know and love, courtesy of the 220. And all the time I've been doing this, have you ever seen anything scary just out of interest? I mean, yeah. I think the most scary thing you generally see here is like the unexplained go-rounds, or like last night you have the diverted Delta Airlines looking all the way to Scotland. But nothing overly scary, to be fair. Big Jet TV gets all the up close and scary stuff, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie. Here we go then, guys. Thank you so much indeed for all those likes, friends. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you very much indeed. Out to play, flat Earth or global Earth? There's only one answer to that one, mate. I'm not being funny. If you spend any time in the air, flying anywhere, you will definitely know it is a flat Earth, not a... sorry, you'll know it's a round Earth, not a flat one. Because when you're up there, you can absolutely see the curvature of the Earth. So, yeah, there is no such thing as a flat Earth if you're in aviation. And trust me, take it from an ex-trainee pilot, you can definitely see the curvature of the earth. That's all I'm saying. It's your boy 17178 Cod. Long time no see. How you doing, bro? Welcome back to the show. I've been busy as my 68-year-old mother is in the hospital very poorly. Hopefully she gets well soon. There's the BA Better Earth livery. The dog lover, Holy British Airways, in their Better World livery. AD, if you're still on the show, do you want to do a turkey on Out to Play, please, bro? I'd appreciate that, mate. Just do the 60 to begin with, please, dude. Of course, London Heathrow being the main hub here in the south for BA, hence why there is so many of them coming into play right now. Clearly my moderator's gone to sleep. Free sub, hello mate, how you doing? A little baby bus here from Runway. And folks, for those that read the description, thanks very much indeed. But of course, we are now on the road very much to trying to hit 2,400 subscribers. So, any of you who loves aviation and just wants to help a little channel grow, don't forget to like and subscribe. That would be absolutely amazing. But if you don't want to, just want to carry on watching, that's fine by me, folks. Currently watching that Dreamliner over there on the apron, as it could be Japan Airlines or Turkish, we'll find out in a second, makes its way to the runway. It's Turkish Airlines. There you go. Yeah, we're in the process of buying for them, mate, don't worry about that. But yeah, cheers, John. Now my phone was doing an update. Haha, no worries. There we go, folks. Asian Airlines and A319 American Airlines. Hello. How are you? Annoyingly, we've got some like wind deflectors and stuff at home, but left it behind this evening. Even though I just got here, I can instantly tell this is Heathrow Airport. You're not wrong. We are absolutely at London Heathrow, and welcome to the show. Thank you for coming and joining us this afternoon. There's Terminal 5 right now, and there is the apron in between Terminal 5, Building A, and indeed Building C right there. So during landings, we can also watch what is taking off, which is always good fun. You can see right now the 777 on pushback from Building C as the Better Earth option livery for BA comes into shot. Here comes Lotair, folks. I love that. I can't tell the difference between one plane to the next. Appreciate you, bro. That's what I'm here for, you see, to let you guys know what's coming in. Of course, Lotair and another 777. No, that's a Dreamliner, perfectly poised for the runway as a 777 there pushes back also for departure in just a few minutes time. There's our Better Earth livery making its way to the gate right now, obviously landing literally a few moments ago. Currently live from the observation deck right here at London Heathrow at the Thistle Hotel, bringing you all your aviation action this evening. And like I said, we are very much primed for some A380 action this evening as well, so we're very much looking forward to that. Here we go, folks. All the way from Amsterdam, it's KLM, my friends. Wait for it, your moderator's going to be like, did someone call for a taxi? There's an unmistakable whale noise in the 220 right there. Very distinctive, and makes a lot of people smile. It's kind of funny, like as soon as they go into reverse thrusters with those Pratt & Whitney engines, the amount of people that just let out like, did I just hear that right? Or they'll start questioning, is that supposed to happen? Yeah, absolutely. You'd be more concerned if it doesn't, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? Straight at the back, folks. Here we go. Massive good afternoon to all of our viewers this afternoon. Here comes Air India in the Vistara livery. Here we go. Bit of a floaty landing there, and then gently does it onto the right hand side of the undercarriage, throwing itself down the runway this afternoon. Very nice indeed. Massive thank you for those likes so far this afternoon, guys. That's very kind of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. Always lovely to have so many of you here for your aviation action on a Sunday afternoon. So BA currently conducting their engine checks on the Dreamliner, and indeed this 777 right in front of us, before they get a taxi clearance to head off to runway 09 right this afternoon. Mr. Fabio, hello my friend, how you doing? Here's our next rider, folks. Actually, man, the likes and views are currently absolutely smashed on dead heat right now. It's Virgin Atlantic, my friends. Quite a steep flare then for me as well, actually, to be fair. Not gonna lie, for a little second then, I was half expecting a little bit of a tail strike because of how sharply they did come in on that approach. Definitely didn't give a lot of room for error, that's for sure. Mr. Kaboing, hello mate, how you doing? Welcome back to the show, dude. Don't forget, guys, if you are returning, set an example, double tap your screens, send those likes right through, my guys, and yeah, set an example. Iberia taking off now in the Disney livery. Quite a special aircraft, to be fair, leaving here this afternoon. Cheers, guys, for those likes, that's incredible, thank you very much indeed. Like I say, just after 6 PM we have got the first of many A380s coming in. The knowledge just keeps coming, it just keeps coming. I'm looking very closely to learn the difference in aircraft. I mean, there's one you'll learn very, very quickly. So, that big bad boy right in front of us over there on the apron. You can tell that's a 777 purely because of the amount of wheels on the undercarriage. 3 sets for a 777, and then of course the Big Daddy A380. You can't miss that one because it's the only aircraft in the sky with the full double decker. Thomas goes, you two, hello, you two's a band, my friend. There, my friends, is the A321, the long version of the A320 family. And Ahmad is from Indonesia. Very happy to have you along for this evening. Thank you very much indeed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you guys. So currently heading to the runway right now. You've got Eurowings. They are making their way happily in the middle of the stack right now, and we'll be heading off on the runway very, very soon. YouTube is busy in the 1960s. I'm pretty sure they were though, making music by then, dude. That's alright, mate. We've pinned you anyway. It's not an issue. 37. So Thomas is next to Indonesia. Cool. Here we go, folks. Here's our next arrival. Another BA A319. The little baby bus. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Thailand, what a beautiful country. I'm not going to lie to you. First, but that's Thailand in what, 2017, and visited Bangkok, Kangpan Phet, and also Koh Samui. Beautiful island, out of the earth. Just leaning on the ledge then, and my arm went funny. That was like what caused the doggy camera. Yeah, I do like Thailand. Let's face it, the Khao San Road, can't go wrong, can ya? That was an experience in itself. Almost felt like a Bush Tucker trial from Mama Celebrity. The USA's air traffic controller not getting paid. Are they not? They definitely get paid here in the UK. Otherwise that tower would be completely empty now, my friends. Here we go, guys. It's BA. Another A321. And I'll tell you what, if air traffic control stopped working here at London Heathrow, there would be absolute carnage. Not even lying to you. You've got to remember, in and out of this airport currently, something takes off and lands every 45 seconds. So you have roughly 6 members of staff dealing with takeoff and arrivals. And then you have about another 6 to 8 people currently dealing with all the ground movements here at London Heathrow, whether that be start up, pushback, taxi into the runways, crossing over from Terminal 4, because of course that is the south part of the airport. So they've got to then cross an active runway to join the taxi in and indeed get their way onto 09 right for takeoff. Quite a busy job, I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, you're in North Thailand. Very nice indeed. Welcome to the show, my guy. Some friends in ATC in New York quit. So I don't blame him, to be fair. Speaking of America, though, here comes Indigo. Oh, I love that. Thank you. You're welcome to visit Thailand. Tell you what, my friend, when I get the available cash to do so, I will happily come back. Because it's not cheap. We are currently at the Thistle Hotel right here at London Heathrow, overlooking Terminal 5 right now, which is that building right there. That's Building A, Building B, and indeed Building C over there. Building C mainly for the A380 and 777s, and indeed the A350. Building B normally for the Dreamliner and again 777s. Building A predominantly is used for A320s and A321 arrivals, and indeed Iberia, who are part of the One World family, quite often steal a gate from there as well. So there's a little bit of useless knowledge for you guys. Here we go then, folks. as the first Big Daddy of the show is going to be making an appearance very, very soon. We have a name. To be fair, so do we, mate. Here's another Dreamliner from BA. Here we go. Go on, lad. Very nicely done. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new to the show, folks. Lovely to have so many of you guys along right now. Yeah, don't worry, Thomas. We've got quite a few people in Australia as well. Listen to the thunderous roar of those Trents as they reverse down that runway. Phenomenal. Damn, they're loud. Now the A320 making its way to the gate right now, folks. Australia's a lovely country as well. I've been there twice. Absolutely love it. So if you are watching from Australia, g'day. How you doing, guys? There goes one of the first 777s, or maybe making its way to the runway right now. Just behind this 320. As the first A380 of the show comes into shot, my friends. It's that big silhouette just over there. So start getting ready, start spamming the chat, because I'm pretty sure that is the first one of many on today's show. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. So you've worked in aviation quite a long time then, dude. Fair play to you, bro. Here we go, guys. Yet another Dreamliner from BA. Come on, lad. Go on, lad. Yeah, AD, not to burst your bubble, buddy, but membership start at $2.99, not $3.99. The economy class starts at $2.99, my dude. Very nice arrival there, though, from... Don't worry, mate. It's easy to make a mistake. Here we go, though, folks. The first of many A380s on today's show. Go crazy. Smash that like button. Let's spam that chat for the first of many A380s this afternoon, shall we? The Big Daddy A380 from Emirates is on its way, my friends. I will do, my friend. Thank you very much indeed for that information. But yeah, smash your like buttons. Smash your likes. Spam the chat. Go crazy. Here comes the first of many A380s on today's stream. Here we go, folks. Here we go, the arrival of the Big Daddy, everyone's favourite aircraft. Here we go. No worries, so it's been a pleasure talking to you, my friend. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again, bro. Here we go, folks. The Emirates A380, the Big Daddy. Here he is. Go on, lad. Come on. Keep it steady, my lad. Go on, buddy. Yeah, boy. Beautifully done. Nice gentle kiss of the runway right there. He thunders down all 2.48 miles of this runway. Bombing down. At a speed of 160 miles an hour. Armada. Indonesia, come on, lad. Great to have you along, dude. Crazy thing is you can still see the tail as it makes its way down that runway. That is crazy. There's the first of many. Oh my god. DJ Mac, you absolute legend. Thank you very much indeed for that fantastic super like there, mate. Appreciate you, dude. Very, very kind. Cheers, my friend. The irony being, the Big Daddy A380 has just landed at the same time as you can just make out over there on this southbound runway. One is just about to leave. But yeah, DJ Mac, what an absolute legend. Cheers for your super like, my friend. Cheers, dude. Very, very kind of you. So for more exclusive content and stickers, become a member at £2.99 for UK, $4, £3, $4.03 for the Australian dollar, for the American dollar. Why can I not speak? And 4.66 euros. There we go. So $2.99 if you're in the UK, $4.03 for the American dollar, and then 4.66 euros. There we go. We got there eventually. Cheers, AD, mate. Appreciate it, man. Here we go then, folks. Speaking of Iberia, jumping in hard on the tail of an A380, and he'll then make his way round to Terminal 5, my friends. Ah, you're in Iran now. That's alright. Question is, did you run there? Bad joke. Sorry. Ignore me. Very nice. So in case you missed it on arrivals, there it is on departures, my friend. The Big Daddy A380. There he is. He's awaiting. At the same time, Delta make their way out. Hopefully they won't return as they did last night. There's the Big Daddy A380 waiting for its takeoff clearance over on 09 right, with KLM trying to push in front at the moment. Of course, ordinarily here at Heathrow they will let the little ticklers get out of the way first due to the wake turbulence caused by the A380. Here we go, friends. Another little A320. Go on, lad. Plant it down nicely. Ah, what are you studying, bro? Very nice indeed. Perfect landing there from the little A320. Got another aircraft over there, look, from BA making its way to the maintenance shed by the looks of things. Because that little tug, if he's trying to take us the wrong way, you're facing the wrong way, dude. The irony being though, right, when I was a little kid, I used to believe that like those little tugs picked up the aircraft from the runway and took them all the way to the gate, and then took them from the gate back to the runway. I was a stupid kid, I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously quickly learned that that wasn't the case when my dad used to bring me to the airport from about the age of 7 or 8 years old. Beautiful view there of a Emirates A380 in the background as BA come round with their Dreamliner. Speaking of BA, they come home with a baby. The baby bus A319, folks. Cheers, AD. Appreciate it, mate. Beautiful arrival there from the A319 from British Airways. Very nice too. There's the 787-10, I believe, from BA, currently making their way around. Welcome to the show though, folks. If you are watching for the very first time here live at London Heathrow on a Sunday afternoon, a massive welcome to each and every one of you. Lovely to have you guys along. And as predicted, folks, here comes the little tiddler from Iberia, making their way around to Terminal 5 as well. Now you might be thinking, Kenzie, why are Iberia coming to Terminal 5? That's clearly like British Airways. Well, because Iberia don't have that many flights in and out of London, and they are part of the One World Alliance, they get to gate share with British Airways. So therefore, if they need a slot, they'll be given a gate at Terminal 5. The joys of being a One World Alliance member, you get to share gates and a discounted price to actually come and stay at the airport, which is kind of cute. When I say stay, I mean park, but you guys get what I mean. We do have a lot of Australian viewers, you're not wrong, my friend. Here we go then, folks. Quite amazing really, the weight of the planes can take off and land the way they do. You're not wrong. It's also the speed at which they take off and land as well, which is crazy. When you think this one coming in now is doing about 160 miles an hour on the approach to the runway, and those little wheels just start spinning. Quite impressive. A380 is now making in the bid for departure. Nice little Aer Lingus arrival though, folks. So we'll keep watching over there for the departure of the A380. They'll be on about a V1 rotation right about now. And lo and behold, there we go. He's off. Beautiful. Cheers for the gift there, Adi, mate. I appreciate you, dude. Currently got Air Canada lined up for their slot for departure as well, along with Qatar Airways just poking their nose through at the very bottom as well. Cheers to the gift, mate. I appreciate you, dude. Here we go, friends. Oh, mate. You're spoiling me. Huh? Here we go then, friends. XY365, this is the very first time I've seen a BA landing. Hate to break it to you, mate, but it's probably not going to be the last time either, because you're going to get a hell of a lot of them. As of course, Heathrow is the main hub here in the south for our national carrier here in the UK. Yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to those sort of gifts, mate, they represent a number of rubies, and each ruby is worth 1 cent, so it works very differently. So I know it may cost you X amount of money to send them, but the conversion for a creator is very, very different. But it makes no difference. I still appreciate the generosity, man. Thank you very much indeed. Of course, London Heathrow as well being the busiest airport in the UK. And it is also the busiest in Europe. Here we go then. Air peace, my friends. Yeah, when you're actually a creator there, mate, it does, or a content creator or a YouTuber, the costs work out differently. It is. I like that, that's good. Oh. No, you're cool. Gives me something else to focus on, you know what I mean? No, you sound like my mum. Oh.
I don't need a lot of encouragement.
Nor do I. Oh dear.
How's it going? We've been trying to find your TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok. YouTube. Been doing YouTube now for the last 3 years. 2,380 subs. Not too bad. Makes a little living every month, you know. Gets me out of the house. Away from the partner. Happy days. Yeah. So, I'm indeed. I'm live until 8 o'clock tonight. Most likely, yeah. I'll touch you after. Oh, here we go then, folks. My dad's been there before on a Delta 767 and saw a A340-600, and it is sadly retiring soon. That is very true, my friend. AD, I appreciate your gifts, man. That's very kind of you, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. Just having a nice little chat to another customer here at the Thistle Hotel out on the sun deck. Here we go then, folks. China Southern. Live from London Heathrow onto 09 left this evening. Beautifully done. That's the way we like it. There we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You did, man. I appreciate you, dude. The A350, spot on. Cheers, man. Sometimes even I get confused, you know what I'm saying? But the A350, absolutely beautiful aircraft here at London Heathrow. Annoyingly, that is what I was trading on way back in the good old days of 2024, before being medically retired right here at London Heathrow. This was my home and workplace for a substantial amount of time. Proven right there by my ID. There we go. Still keep it round my neck the whole time at the airport. And you can clearly see there that the base, I'll show you later, was indeed London Heathrow. Here we go though, folks. My dog is watching you too. Hey Shiloh. Or Kylo. Nice little Dreamliner from Indigo, folks. Go on, lad. Do a nice easy touchdown. Here we go. Ooh. Very nice indeed. But yeah, so I was medically retired in 2024 from BA. But always nice to come back to the airport, film for you lovely people. Okay, don't make him turn his head. Kylo. Kylo. People are like, why can I hear my name being called, but I can't see nobody else but this kid? What's going on? Oh, on there, if you type in Linden, L-I-N. L-I-N-D-E-N.
Right, I can't spell.
TV, all one word. And then 2023. Folks, I subbed. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much indeed. Here we go then with Virgin Atlantic with another Dreamliner into London Heathrow. Here we go. John, welcome back to the show, buddy. He's just turning his head left and right, ears picked up and now fully determined to watch it. Understandably confused if he knows what he's watching. That is so cute. That is adorable. There we go, folks. Virgin Atlantic making their way into London Heathrow right here on 09 left this evening as we are live at the Thistle Hotel. Like I said, we've got some more A380 action coming on to live onto this runway later on this evening. Highly anticipated. We've got a couple of 787s as well, with Singapore Airlines making their way shortly. Sadly, they're not going to be bringing in the 747 today. That was a nice treat yesterday, but not today. Virgin Atlantic, my favourite airline. I mean, Thai Airways, to be fair, is probably one of my favourite, and Qantas. Not to throw shade at who I used to work for, but there we go. I've just been awarded points for subbing. Absolutely, my G. Appreciate you, man. Always try and make it onto the leaderboard of the old XP. It does make life a lot more exciting for everyone involved. All good fun. But we are live from London Heathrow. Gonna go cook some steaks. Oh, lucky you. You got steaks. I had a meal deal. That's fair, isn't it? Wonderful. Here we go then, friends. Here comes your next arrival. We watched the little pods making their way around the tracks here at London Heathrow. If you remember, what, 2 shows ago now, myself and your cameo presenter and moderator had a nice little trip out on them because it was just a really crap thing to do. Here we go though, folks. Lufthansa in their proper livery, the one that both myself and Mr. Big Jet TV agree is the original and the best. What a beautiful picture of a dustbin. I know, I'm sorry man, I was just processing another conversation here live. If I could, I would super chat, but my mum doesn't let me. Dude, do not worry, it's not a problem. Or Lucy's trying to convince my dad to wait and she goes and gets McDonald's. Mate, don't do that sort of thing. You know I can't eat that. That's not fair. Not yet, anyway. At least let me go from operation first, and then tease me with Mackie D's. All right. Let's be fair. Let's be nice. Let's be having you. So at the moment, we've got British Airways and KLM racing their way to 09 left. No, they're not. 09 right this evening. Doing all they can to make their takeoff slots. Because of course, you miss your slot here, you could be waiting up to an hour on the taxiway for the next available slot. It's that busy. Here we go, folks. So you get the original and best Lufthansa, followed by their updated modern one. I don't like it personally. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. The first or the second. Personally speaking, I prefer the first one. I like the original. Oh yeah, so what you're telling me I'm going to go for an operation, but then going to celebrate with a mukbang and probably put me back in hospital because I've eaten way too much McDonald's. You're lovely, mate. Cheers, dude. With friends like you, who needs enemies, eh? But yes, another LTV mukbang needs to happen soon. We've not done one for 2 years, so maybe we should do one this year. We'll have to have a production meeting on that one. 100%. Remember, sub to this guy. Appreciate you. We're going to give you a pin. There we go, my friend. We made amazingly 36 subs last night, which is not a bad feat in any way at all. Maybe 3 days after then. Let's try maybe a week after. Yeah, let's, you know. Here we go, folks. Here's our next one. Here we go. In the little 320, bringing home the bacon here at London Heathrow. Come on, lad. That's the way you do it. Nice and gentle, nice and easy. Beautifully done on 09 right. Like I said, friends, don't forget, later on in the show, we are going to have a lot more A380 action as we watch American Airlines make their way to the runway. Of course, another member of the One World Alliance. I am planning to plane spot at Atlanta International Airport. Go on, go for it, dude. Why not? So you should pay half if we order 2 of every item. And by the way, she can hear you. Hi, Lucy. Why do I suddenly feel like that guy from 51st Dates? Lucy, Lucy, hello. That's actually crazy. I sound like a weird sort of stalker. BA making their way back to potentially the terminal by loose things, or maybe the runway. Here we go, folks. Let's go. Good old Eurowings coming in now, folks. early touchdown right there on the runway. Very soft, very gentle, straight away into the reverse thrusters. Damn near loud. And of course, making their way to Terminal 2 very, very soon. Yeah, boy. That's the way we like it, my friends. Currently seeing the most recent departure from 09 right, making their way away from the airport right here at London Heathrow. Currently 26 degrees right here in London. As you can tell from the grass, it's been a very dry summer. And only going to get warmer as time goes on, my friends. Heading into our 5th heat wave right here in the UK, with temperatures potentially hitting up to 34 and 35 degrees this week. Here we go, guys. Welcome back, Ahmad. How you doing, mate? Here we go, friends. Hey all, Dan Addison, plane spotting here. How you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you, mate. As another 320 comes on in, here we go. My house is on top of the approach for one of the runways, and an A350-900 from Delta just flew over my house. Very nice indeed. Yeah, welcome, Dan. Nice to have you along, bro. Always good to meet fellow creators. Lovely stuff. Honestly, pooped myself then. I thought one of these aircraft had an engine failure, but it wasn't. It was someone just making a lot of noise on the northern perimeter. There's always one show off in there. Beautiful little 320 making its way around to the terminal now, folks. There he goes. As yet another 380 comes into shot right now, friends. He's coming. How did you get permission to stand on the roof, did you ask? We're not actually on the roof, mate. We're actually on the fire escape here at London Heathrow's Thistle Hotel. And yes, we did ask permission, and we've been granted it as long as we are wearing our British Airways ID, which is absolutely fine. There we go, there, friends. Here comes Air France. Right in front of the 380. And for the second time so far on tonight's stream. Oh, really? Nice. Absolutely, my friend. There you go, the 220. The unmistakable whale whine as he races down that runway. Nate Haslim, hello to you. Lovely to have you along. Cheers, my friend. For the second time, everyone go nuts. Smash that like button, hit subscribe. Go crazy in the comments. Here's the second of 3 Big Daddy A380s on your stream this afternoon, friends. Straight onto runway 09 left. Currently doing a staggering 170 miles an hour. Here we go. It's gonna be the first time seeing an A380 landing, but let's hope we don't mess it up then. Go crazy, folks. Smash that like button. Let's go crazy as we welcome Etihad into London Heathrow from Doha. Here we go. Come on, lad. Yeah, boy. There we go. Very gentle, very smoothly done from Etihad. Wouldn't expect anything else at all. Bringing home the Big Daddy A380 onto runway 09 left right now. Absolutely crazy. On average, you'll probably find that your normal air traffic controller will deal with about 145 movements an hour, and on average something will take off and land every 45 seconds, but it's not uncommon to have about 4,000 movements a day here at London Heathrow. Just goes to show how busy this place is. Like I said, we are the busiest in the UK, busiest in Europe, and the 3rd busiest airport in the world, behind Boston and indeed Detroit, my friends. Which is crazy when you think we started off as a military airbase way back in the 1940s, became a commercial airport in the 1960s as London Airport, before finally adopting the name Heathrow in the 1990s to commemorate the village that used to be here long before this place dominated everything. And of course, within the next couple of years, it's a very high chance Runway 3 will be built here at London Heathrow, making the current ones at the moment go from 09 right, that will stay the same, 09 left, which we're watching right now, will become 09 central, and 09 left will be approximately in that die. Here we go though, friends. Here's your next arrival straight off the bat from an A380. Let's go! Nice little history lesson for you guys there. I do apologise. Went off on a bit of a tangent then, didn't we? Here we go, friends. Fresh on the back of an Etihad A380. You've guessed it, my friends. Of course. It's our little Scandinavian friends in the little 319. Come on, lad. Easy does it. Little float down the runway right there. Beautifully touched down though. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, it goes without saying, for something that size, the little 319 coming in behind an A380, you need a much bigger gap due to the wake turbulence and stuff from the A380, because otherwise it'll be a go round, because we have so much wind shear, it would not be safe to get that aircraft on the floor. Quite a chaotic little trail of aircraft though, trying to exit London this evening. Looking over onto 09 right at the moment. We got the mixture of BA, Virgin, American Airlines, to name but a few, and indeed Brussels Air trying to muscle their way through as well on a very busy afternoon. Here we go, folks. The 777 from BA, notably by the undercarriage. Here we go. Go on, lad. Again, quite a floaty, buttered landing. There we go. Thank you for the knowledge I learn from you every day. I say, unfortunately, having been based at the airport for well over 20 months, you do learn a hell of a lot. Probably more than I should let on, to be fair, but there we go. But yeah. What's the point of doing a channel like this if you're not going to pass on your aviation knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Straight away there, folks, the stack over West London right now, where indeed Slough and indeed Windsor just gets ever longer. Obviously the castle was there long before the airport, but there we go. Hello sir, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Here we go, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're brand new, folks. We are live from London Heathrow at the Thistle Hotel right now. Now, all I can imagine is a Lufthansa 340-600 landing at Heathrow. That would be incredible. But for now, you got an A320. Go on, lad. For those of you wondering as well, by the way, folks, why there's very little smoke from everything currently landing here at London. Because obviously, ordinarily, if you see airports in other countries, you do get a lot of tyre smoke upon touchdown. And you're probably thinking, well, why is there not that much here? Well, because the air temperature is currently sitting around 26 to 28 degrees, the tarmac temperature is probably about 50 to 60 degrees minimum. And therefore, when the tyres come into the contact with the tarmac, or indeed the runway, because of the temperature, they don't actually produce that much heat. So the colder the runway, the more tyre smoke you get. The hotter the runway, the less you get. There's a little bit of use of science for you guys. Here's another 320, folks. Thank you so much indeed for those likes, friends. It means a hell of a lot. Thank you, guys. Let's see if BA can replicate another very gentle soft landing. Again, where's the tyre smoke? There isn't any. And of course, the more flights that land, the hotter the runway gets. There we go, folks. Absolutely, man. You know it. Friction. Always good to give a little bit of a science lesson for all you lovely people watching watching at home right now. We are live across the UK and the world, my friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. Live from the London Thistle Hotel at Terminal 5, which is literally that building right there. Looks like Teletubby Land, but I promise you it's not. You won't find no new news around there. Well, hopefully you won't anyway. If you do, we've got serious problems. Here we go, friends. Austrian Air coming in now. Here we go. Yet again, a lovely little whine of dolphin noise there from the 220 from Austrian. Absolutely unmistakable, as those Pratt & Whitneys do go straight into reverse here at London Heathrow. As we watch another 320 bouncing its way down the taxiway right now. Come on, lad. Here we go, folks. What's my favourite airline? So, it'll be a toss-up between Thai Airways, Qantas, or Emirates, I think. Here we go again, folks. Watch out for that whale noise. Here it comes. Very distinctive right there. You cannot miss that at all, can you? Don't know why. Always makes me smile. I think it's quite funny. I'm not going to lie to you. Phenomenal Swiss making their entrance right here. But yeah, so my favourite airline would be Qantas. In that order. Qantas, Thai, and then Emirates, to be fair. How about yourself? What's your favourite airline? I know a lot of you are probably expecting me to say BA, and yeah, we might film them a lot, we might give them a lot of airtime due to the proximity of their hub to the runway and the airport, but realistically, yeah, they're an okay airline, but you can get better. Here we go, folks. Quite a wobbly little flotation of a arrival right there from BA. Not your usual approach from a 320, but there we go. What can you do, eh? Still very busy on the taxiways now to 09 right. Going to be a busy old day at the airport, that's for definite. It's specifically busy for a Sunday afternoon, my friends. But don't forget, folks, we'll be back here again tomorrow for your Monday fun day. We're not ending yet, by the way, just to make you guys aware, but we'll be back for your Monday fun day tomorrow from 6 PM. And of course, have your Friday special from Luton in the early hours of Friday morning. Here comes your next one then, folks. So Delta Gold, LATAM, LED lights, and the last three are Brazilian. Cheers, man. Here we go. Quite a heavy landing there from BA. Quite unusual for them, to be fair. Keep smashing that like button, friends, because of course we are just 2 away now from that magic number of 50. Can we hit that within the next 10 minutes? That'll be absolutely insane. Ground crew's trying to do whatever they can to scare away the current birds all around the airfield right now. So we keep hearing that weird whistling noise. That's exactly what that's for. And if that weird whistling noise doesn't work, they will resort to fake gunshots. You can actually see the ground crew literally right there doing everything they can to get rid of them. Because LED stands for light emitting diode, my friend. Here we go, friends. The beautiful Dreamliner. Come on, lad. Yeah, boy. Oh, quite a rough landing there from BA. That's not normal. He was coming in far too hard and hot on that one. You could tell that landing was crazy, my friends. Oh my God, 50 likes. You lot are absolutely sensational. Thank you very much indeed. But yes, the LED stands for light emitting diode, and they are used now as opposed to the normal halogen lights, purely because they are so much brighter. And of course, halogens are still used on some of the older aircraft, but ordinarily most airlines now are trying to jump over to LEDs because they are brighter, far more easy to see, and their light is emitted a lot further in the distance. Dreamliner had a 13 hours flight from Shanghai. Mate, I appreciate your knowledge. Cheers, dude. It's a long old time to be in the air in it, 13 hours. Of course, it wasn't that long ago when Qantas now fly direct from London Heathrow all the way to Perth, which is absolutely crazy. In this 787 Dreamliner, crazy amount of time to be in the air. Here we go, friends. Here's Air Baltic. Here we go. Perfectly on cue there, my friend. I appreciate you, bro. Again, a very gentle, very soft landing. Great. Appreciate you. Again, there's a beautiful little whale noise. You just can't unhear that, can you? It's cute. Love it. And as if by magic, ladles and jelly spoons, baby bells, gemstones. Here comes your next one. Here we go then, friends. Hello from Bomb India. Saba, hello to you, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Another BA arrival, my friends, in the 321. Can't wait for the Delta A330 to Sao Paulo, even. International Airport. Dude, that sounds like a wicked flight. I'm not going to lie to you. I myself have got a flight what day was today? Sunday. So the 15th of this month we will be flying ourselves, not from Heathrow but from Luton, on a nice little 2 hour 20-minute flight with Wizz Air in the A321. In my opinion, the most underrated narrow body of all time. Not a massive fan of the A320, but when it comes to the 321, I think they're underrated. So I'm looking forward to that one, and indeed looking forward to doing a little vlog for you guys of our little 4-day holiday. Here we go then, folks. The 777 from Shanghai. Here we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys are brand new. It's our friends China Eastern, my buddies. Here we go. Cool. 777 butter machine causing a little bit of tyre smoke there, folks. But I'll tell you something, that was a very soft, very smooth landing there from the Chinese. To be fair, they always do a beautifully soft landing, whether they're in the 777, the A350, or indeed coming in with a Dreamliner or equivalent. Incredible stuff right here at London Heathrow, folks. Virgin Atlantic coming now from Los Angeles. Of course they are, look. In a Dreamliner. Here we go. The mid-1990s we would go post-midnight to BOM airport operator and watch massive planes pass and land 50 to 80 feet over our heads. Some of us would fall off the perimeter wall when cargo took off. I'm not surprised, to be fair. Like, yeah, sometimes the blowback and thrust from those engines is absolutely insane. What a fantastic memory though, like, you know, what a great way to spend your childhood. That's cool. Here we go then, friends. Virgin Atlantic from Los Angeles back into Heathrow in the Dreamliner. Here we go, friends. Come on, lad. Yeah, boy. That was smooth until the back wheels got slammed onto the floor. But even then, to be fair, that was still a pretty smooth landing for an aircraft that's doing well over 160 miles an hour on landing. Like, you can't expect it to be totally smooth. Incoming Singapore Airlines Boeing 777 12-hour and 40-minute flight. That's crazy, isn't it? There we go, look, folks. We've got Finnair currently making their way to the runway. Another member of the One World Alliance. They're quite a new member, actually, to the Alliance, in all fairness. Finnair, Oman Air, and Fiji used to be part of the Alliance, but then decided not to join, which is a shame. Here we go, folks. Is it really bad that I know so much information about the One World Alliance? If you guys ever want me to shut up, just say so, yeah? I won't take offence. Here we go, folks. Singapore Airlines in their Star Alliance livery. 135 knots, which is about 160 miles an hour. Butted that beautifully in the 777. Of course, as you can see, Singapore Airlines part of the Star Alliance. Also, Thai Airways are also a member of the exact same one. And then I believe Air France and China Southern are part of Sky. Yo! Oh, he's gone. I was going to say. And this little dude is part of his own alliance, look. Mr. Pigeon. Hey, buddy. Looking for an A380. There's one coming at 8 PM, my friend, actually. From, I believe, another Emirates A380 should be coming at 8 o'clock. Which will be when this show ends. Happy days. Speaking of ending, my battery's dying, so it's time to plug in. Always prepared here at LindenTV. Here we go, folks. And it works. Come on, lad. Yeah, boy. Live from London Heathrow right now, across the UK and indeed the world. Fun fact, my father was a chief medical officer at BOM Airport. When Concorde first landed in India, he was perhaps the first Indian to board the plane, as he had to clear its crew for medical safety. That is absolutely amazing. Dude, thank you for that information. I appreciate you, man. Here we go then, folks. Another 321 from BA. Come on, lad. Beautifully soft landing right here back into the UK. Very nice indeed. Of course, Concorde is very much situated pretty much behind those silos over there. And yeah, currently sits there overlooking runway 27 left. Remembering its heyday when it used to thunder down that runway, take off, and try to hit before it cleared Windsor. Or Mach 1, sorry. Back in the good old days. My grandpa worked at NASA and Mara, a part of the X-17 dinosaur. They could have gone Mach 6 but only went Mach 4 in its test flights just to get cancelled by NASA. I mean, that says it all really, doesn't it? You know what I mean? That's a shame, isn't it? Toby Eaton, I'm on that plane. Which one, bro? Welcome to the show, my friend. Here we go, the Scandinavians are back in business here at London Heathrow. Here we go. Come on, lad. Again, another beautifully soft, smoke-free landing for our friends there at Scandinavian. Very nice indeed. There they go. Yeah, boy. Beautiful. So yeah, pretty much between those silos and where you'll find ATC right now, that is where you will find Concorde happily sat there looking over the runway, remembering its heyday, flying out this very airport off to JFK in about 5 hours. Crazy. Here we go then, friends. My grandpa made parts of the shuttle. Oh wow, there's a claim to fame for you. I wonder why the wingtips have different designs for different companies. Physics and aerodynamics work the pretty same right across the board, doesn't it? It does, but it's mainly for fuel efficiency. If they cut through the sky and through the air a lot easier and a lot cleaner. Generally the reason.
It was working a minute ago.
But yeah, so that's normally the reason why. So the more like aerodynamic and stuff that the wingtips are, that generally helps with fuel efficiency. Brian, hi, I like the spotting. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Thai Air Boeing 777 in 6 minutes from Bangkok, 11 hour 38 minute flight. That's crazy, isn't it? Did I miss the big fiery crash, Harvey? No, because there hasn't been one here for many years. So hopefully that will continue to be the case here in London. Here we go then, friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. Here comes the Euro Wings, friends. Kind of weirdly, we just dropped 10 likes, which is actually crazy. We're on 52 and now dropped to 42. No idea what that just happened. Very confusing. Oh, down to 41. There we go. Can you guys stop unliking, please? What's going on? Also, how long is this guy going to say to cook his steaks? That's crazy. So he's burning cremated by now. So we've got Cathay Pacific, Scandinavian Air Service, and of course, BA. All heading to the runway right now, folks. Here comes our next arrival, friends. Now it dropped to 12 likes in the last 10 minutes. That's crazy. Don't forget, folks, like and subscribe if you are brand new. I think, to be fair, YouTube takes away likes if you get too many in a short period of time. So yeah, the fact we climbed up to 52 in a really short space of time, YouTube then thinks they're not official and they're not correct, so it then takes them off you. It's just a crazy way the algorithm works, and tries to wean out like bot accounts and all that sort of thing. So it is what it is. It happens. 7 hours 38. Crazy. Incoming Boeing 787 Dreamliner from Mumbai. Appreciate it, man. With Air India. You've got to love these aircraft. They always look stunning when they come in. At the end of the day, I'd rather have 38 legit likes, or even 30 legit likes, as they're dropping crazily quickly, than 52 fake ones. So it all works out well. Here we go then, folks. Cute little A320 from British Airways. Go on, lad. A very nice gentle arrival there from that 320. Very nice indeed. Yeah, damn, those likes are dropping quick. Like and subscribe if you are brand new, folks. That'd be amazing. And here it is. I believe that is your Air India 787 Dreamliner approach. Here we go. Where has it gone? There it is. When my dad wakes up, I'm going to try and super chat $10. Oh mate, that'll be really kind. Thank you very much indeed. You don't have to though, don't worry. Like, you don't have to do that sort of thing. It's very sweet of you. Appreciate the fact you're going to get permission first. Saves us getting into a load of trouble. Here we go then, folks. Clearly stated, Air India. Here they come. Into Heathrow. Come on, lad. Look at that. Honestly, skimmed and kissed that runway. Planted it down at the last minute. Very nicely done there on the Dreamliner. Absolutely the way to go. Loving that one. Absolutely incredible, my friends. You can actually still see how much smoke is pummeling down that runway right now. That's crazy. Oman Air Dreamliner 787 on its way in. Literally just see that smoke wafting down the runway. That's crazy. My dad went on 200 plus flights this year, being honest. My God, that's crazy. Lucky lad. Here we go then. One of the newest members of the One World Alliance. It is, in course, Oman Air in that Dreamliner 787. Just the way we like it here at London Heathrow. Here we go, my friends. Here we go, folks. Oh, lots of business trips. Yeah, no worries. Lucky lad. Here we go then, folks. These always look incredible, by the way. Such a beautiful livery. Absolutely gorgeous. Here we go, folks. Oman Air, the newest member of the One World Alliance, coming into London Heathrow with the Dreamliner. Absolutely untouchably soft landing there. A lot softer than the Air India one before it. Absolutely sensational. Really, really beautiful. Nice and gentle. Absolutely gorgeous. Very nice indeed. Cheers, guys. Probably not 200, but he has been on a lot. Well, to be fair, a lot's still close to 200, isn't it? It's closer than I've been on, but that way. Good old National Express getting some free airtime here on the channel. As always, wafting their way past the camera. You've got to love that. Currently got Turkish Airlines waiting for their departure onto runway 09 right. As BA are on pushback. Eva Air coming in with a 777-300. They are indeed. It's right there.
Why? You can't go down there. You can just stand here.
Here we go. Last time I flew Eva Air was actually from here to Thailand, way back in 2017. Here we go, folks. In the butter machine. Let's see how much they butter this landing. Here we go, folks. Come on then. Taiwanese aircraft all the way from Thailand. There it goes. Floating its way down that runway. Beautifully soft landing. There we go. Straight in. Not even a question of a go round. Absolutely beautiful. Kind of weirdly, actually, we've not seen it go around here at the airport for quite some time, to be fair. Half expected one yesterday with one of the BA aircraft making its way coming. It's like, you're going a bit too quick. Are you going to do one? Nope, nobody did. It's kind of crazy. There goes Delta Airlines making their way out right now. As our National Express making their way past again. Hello. Here we go then, friends. As the sun's starting to set here in London. Nice show, bud. You're smashing it. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much indeed. But folks, if you are brand new, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are live from London Heathrow across the UK and the world right now, right here on YouTube. Appreciate all of you for joining this Sunday afternoon. Can imagine there's 101 better things you'd rather be doing, but I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Delta 767-300 ER took off on the right runway. He did indeed, my friend. You're not wrong. Here we go then, folks. The cute little Euro wings. They are adorable. Go on, lad. Again, quite a nice floaty little arrival here on runway 09 left. Very nice. You can't beat a Eurowings arrival, can you? Sensational. Very nice indeed. And finally, that crazy stack of departures suddenly become a lot more manageable, my friend. But don't be fooled, because it won't take long before the world and its wife's like, nope, my turn to leave, thank you. Out the way. It happens frequently. User QQ9, hello to you, welcome to the show. Thank you very much indeed for joining us and watching this afternoon. There's a nice little Heathrow Park and Ride bus making an appearance. Lovely. Alright then, folks, here we go. How much longer here in the stream? We'll be here until the Emirates A380 arrival at about 8 o'clock. So probably live for about the next hour, my friend. Which will coincide nicely when it does start getting properly dark here at London Heathrow. And as we saw last night, once that happens, daylight starts to fade. So does camera quality, unfortunately, but there we go. Absolutely humbled at how many of you currently watching my show at the same time as the godfather of aviation, Mr. Jerry Dyer with Big Jet TV, is also live around the airport right now. Not overly sure where, because they normally park down there and from up there, but he's not here today. He's around here somewhere, so I have been notified that Mr. Jerry Dyer is live somewhere around here. The absolute godfather of aviation. Love him in Chile. An amazing partnership. But thank you guys for choosing us this afternoon. I do appreciate you. Here's another 320 BA arrival. Here we go, folks. So yeah, those of you who've got access to Flight Radar, let us know the update for, I think, EK3, the A380 Emirates arrival, scheduled for about 8 PM this evening. And then we'll know how much longer we'll be live for. So far, we've been live for an hour and 43 minutes, or an hour and 44. And, yeah, it's great to have so many of you along. On Sunday, the 2nd of August, 2026. How is it the 2nd already? It's crazy, isn't it? To think in just 5 days' time, your co-presenter of this very channel will be making his way out of the country for the... He gets 2 weeks holiday. I'm only entitled to 4 days. Like, how does that work? Unbelievable. Here we go, folks. Not that I'm mardy in any way, shape or form, can you tell? How is he allowed 2 weeks holiday? I'm only allowed 4 days. Crazy. Here we go, folks. Another A320. Here we go. A321, my apologies folks. Again, beautifully soft landing right here on the here on runway 09 right, 09 left. My bad. I'm going to St. Martin in 4 months. You're brave. I don't know why, but that airport scares me. I'm not going to lie to you. I might be a 30-something-year-old person, right? But I'm not going to lie to you. St. Martin terrifies the life out of me because of how low you are coming in over that sea. Yeah. No, thank you. Like, I think if I was a passenger on board that aircraft, I'd be like, mate, can you pull up a little bit, please? I do not want to be getting wet feet. Like, I'd shit myself. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm a pussy. I don't care. But you are a braver man than me. Simple as. Here we go, guys. The beautiful Thai Airways 777. Come on, lad. Butter your landing. You know you want to. Beautifully done. Another gorgeous butter landing for a 777-300 from Thai. And let's face it, the Royal Orchid always looks sensational, my friends. Love it. Thomas, hello to you, my friend. Welcome to the show. That's really annoying. I just had a email come through from Avis Rent-A-Car regarding my rental for my holiday. The annoying thing is, it's all in Spanish. Now I can speak Spanish, I can understand Spanish, but not a lot to read a full email of it. It's like, okay. I think it turned around and said, we can't hire to you, which is like annoying. Well, my dad was there and he was sitting on the beach thinking nothing would happen, but then he got slingshotted into the water. I mean, exactly, could you imagine? Yeah, like, that's the other thing as well, like the amount of people that like stand in that room at events. Don't get me wrong, it'd be fantastic for like, you know, a show like this. Oh my god, like, I weigh next to nothing. I would end up in that water, like, no questions asked. Here we go, folks. Another Iberia arrival right here into London Heathrow. Come on, lad. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason we are. So maybe you guys got access to flight radar here on the channel. Have a check in for our Emirates A380 arrival for roughly 8 PM tonight, and let's just see when that bad boy's due to arrive. Here we go then, folks. Robbie, welcome back to the show, my friend. Nice to have you along, bro. Thank you very much indeed. Don't forget to smack that like button. You absolute legend. There's a little 320 from B8. Beautifully soft and gentle. Screeching down that runway. Don't forget to like and subscribe, friends, if you are brand new. Lovely to have you guys along for the show this afternoon. 26 degrees right here in London Heathrow. As you can tell from the grass, it hasn't rained here for weeks. And I'm not exaggerating, like, it literally has not rained in the UK for weeks. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the medal. Absolute legend. Cheers, boss. Alrighty. Cheers to the emojis, guys. although I can't roller skate to save my life, I'm not going to lie to you. Here comes our next one, folks. Wait for the soon. Wait for the what? You mean wait for the sun? That's going down, mate. Here we go. Another little BA arrival. Oh, right. Don't worry, brother. Do not worry, my guy. Beautifully done. Another gorgeously soft arrival there from British Airways into Heathrow. What have we got over there at the moment? What the hell is that? That's a pretty crazy livery, I know that much. From Air Nippon, possibly? Can't tell right now because Iberia have pushed in front of the screen. That's a crazy livery back there. I'm pretty sure that is Air Nippon in the back there. From Germany. Japan. And that's crazy. Looks like A&A at the back. Air Nippon Airways. But I could be wrong. Here we go, friends. Another little Swiss Airways. Come on, lad. Go on, buddy. Take it gently. Easy does it. Beautifully done. Apologies to the kids in the background, folks. Obviously, we can't do much about children running around and that sort of thing, but there we go. Maybe when they leave again, we'll close the door. Before they fall down the stairs and kill themselves, you know what I mean? Yeah. Ain't my responsibility. Here we go then, folks. Yet another BA 320 by the looks of things. Oh, what a shoot. Oh, I wonder. The boogeyman, maybe. Euro wings coming into your screens right now, folks. Here we go. Again, another very gentle, very smooth arrival there from Eurowings right here into London Heathrow on runway 09 left this afternoon. Currently 7:15 right here in the UK. 25 degrees for anyone who's interested. And as you can tell, the stack over West London, specifically Slough and Windsor, is showing no signs of letting up anytime soon, my friends. As is the stack waiting for runway 09 right. That's not letting up either, my friends. Got a very busy day right here. We chose the right time to come to the airport, put it that way. Got a China Eastern making their way to the runway in the 787. Just in time for another A319 arrival. Here we go. Easy. Little bit of a late flare there. There we go. Straight in. No questions asked, no issues. There we go. There's a little 320 making its way around to the gate. Happy days. And of course, National Express again. Don't forget to jump in the chat, folks. Like and subscribe if you are brand new. We are live from London Heathrow in the Thistle Hotel right now at Terminal 5 here in the sunshine, my friends. currently looking over the absolute manic mayhem caused through the apron here at London Heathrow. It's a busy old day. Here comes our next Dreamliner, folks. Another China Southern arrival, folks. Again, one leaves, one arrives. Here we go. In the unmistakable livery there on the 787 Dreamliner. Absolutely incredible. Thank fuck. Massive thank you to all of you sending the likes this afternoon, and also your gifts as well. That does help the channel so much, friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. We are live across the UK and the world right now from London Heathrow Airport, where yet again our should-be sponsor literally pops onto the screen. They're always here, but they won't sponsor me. Beautiful location, country name. This is London Heathrow from England. Cheers for watching this afternoon, mate. Oh, we've got a while to wait for our next arrival. How lovely, friends. Come on then, little one. Here we go. Kind of weirdly, it looks like there's a little bit of a, I don't know if you guys can see on camera. Kind of get a little bit of a rainbow effect in the sky, which is kind of odd. Here we go then, folks. Let's go. There's another little tiddler. Little A320 from British Airways. As I say, Heathrow being a main hub for BA right here in the south of the country. Their little satellite hub being London Gatwick, if you can call it London, of course. I refuse to, for the simple reason, Gatwick is in Sussex. Sussex is nowhere near London. In fact, they're like 30-40 miles away from the centre of London. So, is it really a London airport? Probably not. Same as Southend, not a London airport. Stop calling it a London airport. Just to try and make Essex sound more attractive. No. Behave yourself. As you can see, folks, currently got the little A320 Better Earth livery pushing back. We watched that land not so long ago. Most likely making its way back to Manchester and or Edinburgh. Normally the flight that aircraft tends to do. But you never know. It could be going somewhere slightly further afield if they slam that gate one more time. Tell me you're a parent without telling me you're a parent. It's like, they do that one more time. Here we go. Lufthansa in the wrong livery, but it's Lufthansa regardless, folks. Here we go. Come on, lad. Very nicely done. Oh look, our little friend Mr. Pigeon's back. How you doing, bro? Hello. How do you do? Another 320 taxiing around to the terminal right now. Very nice, very good. And there's the Better Earth livery A320 on pushback. They'll now do all their engine tests, etc, etc. Switch off the APU, go onto main power, and taxi their way straight to the runway, my friends. Exactly the same as what A&A are doing right now, making their way out. Good old Air Nippon. Off they go. Just in time for a little Finnair arrival, friends. Very welcome member of the One World Alliance. and a regular visitor here to London Heathrow Airport. I am spray painting the birds. Do they mind you doing that? Is your spray paint bird friendly? And what sort of birds are you spraying? I'm slightly concerned by that. Oh, boards to... I generally thought you're in the garden just spray painting poor little helpless birds that just landed on your tree. Yeah, boards to fix my airport model. Right, that makes more sense. Generally thought you were just going around spray painting birds. China Southern making their way out on the 09 right in the Dreamliner, my friends. Off they go. See you later. As yet another A320 comes into London Heathrow this evening. I'd never do that. Well, that's what I was thinking, bro. I was like, hang on, what are you on about? You're spray painting birds. Like, yeah, that's clearly just my brain. It's not an A320, it's an Embraer. An Embraer with KLM all the way from Amsterdam, my friends. Come on, lad. To be fair, the only reason why my brain went there is because when my kids were younger, my eldest child decided he was going to spray paint his then little brother bright orange so he could call him Jake from the Tweenies. And I'm like, what the hell have you done? And I'm not lying, it took hours getting that paint off his brother. Like, it was horrific. Both of them screaming, both of them crying. I was like, oh my god, please don't ever do that again. But it was quite funny. Alva, welcome to the show, my friend. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, live at London Heathrow, as you watch a proper Lufthansa livery make its way to 09 right this evening, ready for their departure, probably in the next 5-10 minutes. Folks, it's time for a Dreamliner. Here we go. But of course, British Airways. Sod that though, being on that aircraft for all that length of time, they've got no Wi-Fi on board. What? Horatio, welcome to the show, mate. Got some real crazy ass clouds going on right here as well right now. That's kind of crazy. There's a BA 787 Dreamliner. What the hell is that? 777, maybe. What's got a weird little rainbow happening in the sky right now, folks. Don't know if you guys can see that on camera. There we go, right there. Just a little line of a rainbow straight there in the sky for absolutely no reason at all. There is no rain. That's really kind of weird. Strange things happen here at London Heathrow, my friend. I'm not going to lie to you. Here we go then, folks. Let's go. Keep getting a very annoying fly land on me. It's doing my nut. Here we go, folks. Here comes our next arrival onto runway 09 left this evening. It's DHL, my friends, in the A300. Hey, yo. Come on, lad. Let's see if you can execute it without doing a tail strike. Come on, buddy. There you go. Beautifully done this evening, folks. It's actually quite rare to get cargo aircraft land on this runway, with the cargo centre being on the south part of the airport, over by Terminal 4. They quite often will try and land on the 09 right as opposed to 09 left. So they have one land here. Makes quite a nice change, I'm not going to lie to you. I think we've become a glorified babysitting service here at the moment. There's random children running around me and some poor other lad trying to like do the same job as us, and just got children running around us constantly. It's very annoying. Tempted to kick one down the stairs, but oh sorry, I tripped. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that, by the way, folks. Please don't report me because I would not do that sort of thing. But it gets to that point, it's slightly annoying. Live from London Heathrow right now, Terminal 5, folks. Overlooking the apron, going down towards 09 right. Got the main building for Terminal 5 right there. And here comes our next arrival, folks, from British Airways again. Yeah, boy. Go on, lad. The joys of intrusive thoughts, that's what I'm saying. Here we go, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. We are live across the UK and the world right now, folks. Also, don't forget to join in the chat. Join the chat, send your emotions. Emojis, not emotions. Don't send your emotions, we're not a account service. That could be interesting, couldn't it? Send your emotions. That'd be crazy. Currently watching the little ground unit bouncing around Terminal 5 right now. He's having the time of his life, look. Loving life down there. Go on, lad. Here we go, guys. Another little 320. Right now, there goes our Better Earth option, our livery from BA. You can just make it out on the screen against the greyness of the night. Beautifully done. But yeah, the grass has definitely got a lot browner recently due to the fact we've had no rain. But Kalama, welcome to the show. Nice one for being here. Like and subscribe if you are brand new. But yeah, Heathrow has changed a lot. There goes Lufthansa in their proper livery, folks. Off they go. Just make them out in the distance. As Aer Lingus bop onto the runway. Go on, lad. There we go, folks. Kind of interesting as well. Nice said before. I'm with you. I wish those kids would just sit down. Do it, man. Nothing. Can you stop coming through, please? Is that alright? Thank you. Do it, man. Nut. Honestly. For the last 25 minutes, half an hour, they've just been running back and forth. And they're either going to have them falling down the stairs, right here, which are metal, by the way, folks. It's all metal down here. They're going to hurt themselves. Or, like, get their hand cut in that gate or something. It's driving me insane. As we're saying though, folks, freight airliners quite often land on the other runway. We're seeing that happen right now. Very rare situation though to have both runways being used for landings at the same time. So with a 777 on this runway and a freighter on 09 right. William, cheers for watching, mate. I appreciate you, dude. They got Wi-Fi on board though. Come on, lad. Stop floating. Butter that landing. Beautifully done. Very nice indeed. Absolutely loving that arrival. Very cute. Let's just check out this little freighter. I think it's a freighter. Either that or they've got completely lost on the way in and the sat nav's packed up, but there we go. Either way, we go, my friends. Clear this afternoon, my friends. There we go. Like, tell me you're a parent without telling me you're a parent. Air motor. It's definitely not a freighter, but landing on the other runway for some really bizarre reason. Still got this really weird phenomenon of the rainbow in the sky as well, which is absolutely mental. Not overly sure why. Don't know what's caused it. There's definitely no rain around. It hasn't rained in this part of the UK for, what, 6 to 8 weeks? Hence why the grass is so brown. I second you, bro. Dude, I feel your pain. Here comes the next arrival then, friends. A little tiddler with not much longer to wait, hopefully, for a Big Daddy A380 arrival around 8 PM. Like I said, folks, if you have got access to flight radar or the arrival boards here at London Heathrow, that would be so helpful. Here we go, my friends. Another cute little A380, here we go. My dad said wait, and I don't know if he'll wake up. Well, let's hope he does wake up. If he doesn't, like, that's a very awkward phone call to make to your family then, isn't it? But there we go. Fingers crossed he does, my friend. Don't worry though, mate, you don't have to send a donation. It's honestly not a problem. It's not essential. You've taken part in the chat and been a great viewer, and you've been a lot of fun. Do not worry. Currently got Japan Airlines on the taxiway for runway 09 right. Again, another member of the One World Alliance with the one of the founding members, and Iberia. They're all there together. Iberia, Japan Airlines and British Airways, all on the runway area at the same time, and all part of the same family. Isn't that cute? Little family reunion here at Heathrow Airport. I will, bro, trust me. You honestly, you don't have to. That is a very cute gesture. Thank you very much indeed, buddy. That's very sweet. If it helps in any way, shape or form, we've already made the payment minimum for payment this month, and we've got the entire month to get paid again next month. So honestly, I do appreciate you, bro. Here we go, guys. Another little tiddler from BA. Here we go. Back on 50 likes, guys. I appreciate you guys immensely for making that happen. Thank you very much indeed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new, as we watch that little tiddler make it on the runway effortlessly here at London Heathrow. Beautifully done. As right now the winds are starting to pick up here at London Heathrow, so we'll try and keep any wind disturbance down to an absolute minimum for you.
Huh? Right, we're leaving at 8:10.
Let's hope and pray it's not delayed for you then, mate. Oh, that's not too bad. There we go then, friends. Half an hour left of our show tonight. Our little friend here has just confirmed the Big Daddy Emirates A380 EK3 is due at 8:07 this evening on the runway right here. That'll be the perfect way to end today's show, and the perfect time for you lot to go absolutely batshit mental. Here we go then, friends. In the meantime, let's watch these little narrow bodies making their way in to make space for that big A380 in just over or just under half an hour's time. Here we go. Another little British Airways A320. Here we go, folks. Come on, lad. Here we go. Again, absolutely impeccably done. Beautiful arrival. Incredibly soft touchdown. I'm getting to the point right now, can't speak, friends. So that A380 wants to hurry the mofo up. Oh, there's Mr. Noisy Exhaust again. Hello, my friend. Welcome back. What else did you get for Christmas? Because it sure as hell wasn't life, was it? Qatar Airways, also a member of the One World Alliance, are making their way to the runway right down on the southern taxiway right now. It really is a family reunion. Why are you going to leave for, bro? We've got an A380 in half an hour. That'd be a shame if you do that, mate. There's our little ground unit. Bopping around. There he is. Go on, lad. Checking out all the taxiways and making sure everything's kosher. Here we go, friends. Keith, hello to you, my friend. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Welcome to London Heathrow this evening. Here we go, folks. Another little 320. Here we go, my G. Beautifully done. Maybe our little XY365 is going to go because he's sick and tired of just seeing little A320s. I don't blame you, bro. They're happening a lot today. Unseasonably a lot. Yo, where are you going? Like, hello? Pretty sure you're not supposed to cross the actual runway quite like that, mate, but okay. Whatever. ATC, are you happy with you? Alright, bro. Yeah, plonker. What's the matter with you? Here we go then, folks. Here is your next arrival onto runway 09 left this evening. Let's go. Another little... Hang on. What? A tiny little Logan here, I believe. Yeah, look at that. Yo! Hello, pal. There we go. That was quite a surprising little arrival. Not even going to lie to you. Mental. Very nice indeed. And as you can see, folks, the queue for the runway getting ever longer. Hopefully that's just calculated. There we go. Here we go then, folks. Another little tiddler. They're coming in thick and fast this evening as the sun starts to set right here in London Heathrow, and indeed over most of West London. Here we go, friends. Bear with me, folks, we're trying to work out why this is lagging so much. Wait there. Righty. Let's try again, my friends. Here we go. See nothing because we just came off and we're back. I see nothing but British Airways because it's their main hub right here at London Heathrow. But you will start seeing other aircraft as well. We just had a Logan Air Embraer. And now let's see what else you see. Here we go, folks. Let's go. Oh, someone's ring doorbell's going off. Here we go, friends. Shenzhen Airlines, all the way from China. It's not British Airways. Come on then. Such a beautiful paint job on that aircraft as well. The livery is unbelievable. I see EasyJet. You won't see EasyJet around here, sweetheart. They don't land at London Heathrow. No, it's Shenzhen Airlines. You won't get Southwest Airlines, you won't get Southern Airlines or EasyJet because they can't afford to land here. The airport, well, the taxiway fees, the runway fees and the gate fees are far too much for EasyJet to afford, so you won't find them here. Here we go though, folks. What could that possibly be? I wonder. Could it be another British Airways? Most likely. Am I biased? Maybe a little bit. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. We are live across the UK and the world right now from London Heathrow Airport at the Thistle Hotel. We've got Air India. Come on, lad. In the Dreamliner. Beautifully soft landing again. Absolutely gorgeous. Just the way it should be. That's the way you do it. Thundering down there with those Trent engines making as much noise and racket as they possibly can do. And as we look over to 09 right at the moment, you've got the Scandinavians mixed in with Japan Airlines, British Airways and indeed Qatar Airways as well. All members, apart from the Scandinavian, of the One World Alliance, making their way out this evening as BA back up in the 777 on pushback, ready to go on holiday. Don't know why I just sang that to you folks. I feel like I'm about to start doing a karaoke night, you know what I mean? But there we go. Last thing you want, believe me. That's literally how I feel. The cough of that woman then was like, yep, that's me to a T. I'm not going to lie to you. Here we go then, folks. As the sun starts to fade here at London Heathrow. Let's go. It's blue. Very blue. Here we go, guys. No, it's not blue. It's Kuwait Airways, though. Come on, lad. In the 777. Proper floating down that runway, but we made contact. Another buttered landing there from a 777, just the way it should be done. Absolutely beautiful, very nicely done indeed. Nice. Ladies and gents, coming live from London Heathrow right here in the UK, broadcasting across the UK, the world, on YouTube, as you watch Korean again in their new livery, and I can't stand that one either. It just looks wrong. I don't know why. Like, bring back the old one. There's nothing wrong with the old one. I don't understand why they changed it. That just looks stupid, in my humble opinion. I don't like it. What do you guys think? I mean, look, what's descriptive about that? Just plain blue with like a little white black symbol, black writing. Nah. You compare the old one to the new one, there's literally no comparison. Nice little way though between now and the next arrival here on 09 left, ladies and gents, from London Heathrow. We've still got the Big Daddy A380 at Building C for Terminal 5, doing everything in its power to get reloaded, refueled, ready for its departure later on this evening. We may just get to see that one push back and make its way to the runway. You never know. Could be quite cool if we do. go then, folks. Yo! Good old viewing. Made especially prominent by those yellow cowlings on the engine. Very distinctive indeed. Matt Johnson pointed towards a plane. We kind of did, bro. Look, there's planes there, albeit in the distance. Like, that's probably a good, what, half a mile away from where we are right now? Easily, to be honest. So annoyingly, we can see it clear as day here. But, sadly, you guys can't. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new, folks. We are live across the world on YouTube right now. Oh, yeah. Looking across to runway 09 left, which starts right there. And, of course, Terminal 5. Which will be heavily illuminated very, very soon, my friends. Here we go, guys. Come on then, lad. The little 319 in the BA retro livery for British European Airways, as they used to be called. Come on, buddy. This aircraft's going into retirement quite soon. I believe this will be its final summer before it gets retired next year, which is a shame because it looks immaculate and astounding. Personally, I absolutely love it, but powers that be are the powers that be, you know. It's a shame though. Hopefully they will paint another aircraft in that retro livery, because it does look pretty decent, I'm not going to lie to you. So currently you've got Korean making their way to the runway. We've got BA in its, looks like it's One World livery on the 777 making its way out as well. And let's go. Here we go, friends. Another little British Airways A320, my friends. Here we go. So unbelievably, in just over 10 minutes time, my friends, not only will your show end, but also the arrival of the third A380 will make its way onto this very runway. Claire, hello to you. Oh, Claire and 80. Hello. There's only 3 of the BA livery. I know, it's such a shame. Like, they need to have more, to be fair, because that little, I know the A319s are being retired next year, which is a real shame, to be fair. Here we go then, folks. Where you can get loads of little tiddlers now. Get them in nice and early to make for the Big Daddy A380. Currently got an A320 making its way in. Here we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new, folks. We are live across the UK and the world. Bear with guys, try and sort out this annoying lag. Alrighty, here we go folks. Yeah, another adorable A321 making its way onto runway 09 left. Beautifully done. But yeah, Luke, how you doing, bro? Nice to have you on the show, my friend. Apologies there, folks, just trying to sort out the annoying lag. I'm not sure it's lagging for you guys, but it was for me. And man, it just drives me crazy. It's also really bad that I get the intrusive thoughts of looking over that parking lot for a hire company and being like, which car would I like to take home today? The reality is, most of them. Probably that Merc sat right there. I'd happily take that home. Yeah. That would confuse the hell out of my housemate. Like, where the fuck did you get that from? If I told you, I'd have to kill him. Here we go then, guys. We are coming very quickly towards the end of our show this evening with Big Daddy A380 on the horizon, making its way into London Heathrow within the next 10 minutes. Hence why all these little tiddlers are getting in nice and early, because they don't want to be stuck behind an A380. That's when they get put into very annoying holding patterns. And yeah, they don't tend to like that very much, to be fair. And I'm sure you can imagine, if you've ever been on an aircraft one that has been put into a holding pattern, you will know how disconcerting and what a weird, peculiar feeling that actually does feel like. So you can understand why they get the little ones in as quick as they can before the Big Daddy makes his arrival, because the wake turbulence from an A380 is shocking, and believe it or not, can be felt up to 12 miles behind it, which is mental. Hence why there is always such a huge gap between an A380. You trying to get takeoff? Here we go then, friends. Here we go. Pleased to say that our little rugrats have finally decided to sit down and leave the gate alone, which is lovely. Here we go. A380 is due in 10 minutes time, my friends, which will signify the end of today's show. And what a way to end as well, my friends. I think it means we've had 3 on today's show, which is pretty spectacular. Here we go, my guys. Here it comes. Quite a lot of rudder action there from Sri Lankan Airlines. Keep it easy, my friend. Go on, take it easy. Nice and gentle. Damn, that was a wobble and a half. Are you going to firm it? Oh, I don't know. Are you taking it? Oh, that was a literal touch and go moment then, friends. Genuinely thought it was going to go for a go round then. Awful lot of rudder movement. Quite a lot of yoke movement. I was like, yeah, you're not going to firm that in any way, shape or form, but weirdly he has done. Not gonna lie to you, I generally thought that was going to be our very first go round of the show, or only go round of the show, to be fair, how long we've got left. miraculously, he firmed it. Fair play. What a lad. What a legend. Gilbert, hello to you. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe, friends. If you are brand new, we are live from London Heathrow Airport, my friends, this evening. And back tomorrow. I know, 3 days of action here at London Heathrow. Back tomorrow at 6 PM for your Monday Funday. Just because, why not? You know what I mean? Nothing else to do. Why not? Here we go, friends. Massive thank you to all of you who are watching right now, and also for the 50 likes. That's incredible. Here comes the Scandinavians and friends. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Go on, lad. There you go, look. Literally showing up the Sri Lankans. They did it absolutely easily. Whereas our Sri Lankan friends were like, no, I don't like this. They're going to try to go wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Marvellous. But the Scandinavian Air Service got it in nice and easily. And still quite a stack of people waiting to take off on 09 right this evening. With equally as many people trying to get to the terminal, etc, etc. Of course, the rush is on now, folks, to either land or take off before that 11 o'clock curfew. And you might think, Kenzie, it's only 8 o'clock, mate, what are you chatting? Trust me, this is when the rush starts for 11, I can assure you, friends. Of course, Heathrow only has capability to have 8 night flights a day. Maislaw, hello my friend, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are brand new. Here's another cute little 320. Here we go, friends. The Airbus racing the land bus. Who'd have thought it? Matt, welcome to the show to you as well, my friend. Thank you for joining. So we're literally into the last 10 minutes now. And also Tuesday Delaney, hello to you. Into the last 10 minutes as the Airbus A380 is on the horizon to land here at roughly 8:07. Although weirdly doesn't actually look visible on the horizon as yet. I love that, keep going. I'd love to, man, but I'm like,
it's doing a circle.
Is it circling at the moment?
Yeah.
Well, that's helpful. No point doing a circle, it needs to be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luke, I'd love to keep going, my friend. Have I been to London City Airport? I have, yes.
Very close to there,
I was literally over East London right now.
Yeah.
Fair play. Here we go. You know we have been there, Matt. Remember to subscribe, people. Luke, I appreciate. Here we go, folks. Here's Saudia in the 787. Here it comes. Again, another beautifully soft landing there from this from the Dreamliner. That's the way you do it. Appreciate you, Tuesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe, my friend. That'd be amazing. Every single like and every single subscription does help the algorithm. And it goes, oh, you're liked. For the first time in my life. We've got Kenya Airways and Virgin Atlantic currently making their way to runway 09 right. Literally got my left and right completely mixed up then, friends. I do apologise. We are live from the Thistle Hotel at London Heathrow Airport at Terminal 5. That big building, I know it looks like Teletubby Land, but it really isn't, I promise you. But yeah, London City's alright. Just doesn't have quite the same frequency of aircraft as in what London Heathrow has. But then many places don't, to be fair. There's something does take off and land from here every 45 seconds, which is crazy, friends. Here we go, folks. I know one thing that A350s Coming in nice and gentle. Keep it shallow, mate. Come on, take it easy. Easy does it. Let's not wobble. Come on, Qatar. You're not any better than that. Go on, lad. Come on, lad. There you go. He got it home. Legendary stuff. Very nice indeed. Luke in Tuesday, let us know where you guys are from, people. Also, Matt, anyone who's new and joined the comments recently, let us know whereabouts in the country or the world you guys are from. Always nice to make new connections on this channel. And welcome to the LindenTV family and indeed community. Lovely to have you along. Got a little bit of time now between that arrival and the next one, so we'll have a little look down the apron as BA and Virgin make their way to runway 09 right, and that little BA aircraft gets a little tug back to maintenance. Oh, you're from the Isle of Wight. Very nice indeed. I do like the Isle of Wight, to be fair. I've only been there twice in my life. I think about 5 or 6 years old, I got taken to the Needles Pleasure Park and stayed in the caravan there for a week. It was lovely. Back in the days, we actually had real summers. Yet again, the people that should sponsor me then don't. National Express, folks. Here we go. Do-do-do. Yeah, welcome to the show Tuesday. Nice to have you along. Here we go. Let's go. It's MEA, otherwise known as CD Jet, friends. Come on, lad. Ooh. Nicely done. Nice to be on. But even better to have you along, so thank you very much indeed for joining us. Amazing. Thank you very much indeed. Pretty sure there's a million and one things you'd rather be doing on a Sunday afternoon, but you chose this channel, so thank you very much indeed. And of course, like I said, as soon as this A380 lands from its little holding pattern over East London, that will be the end of today's show. And then we'll be back tomorrow from 6 PM, probably from this exact location if we stay on Easterly arrivals, for your Monday fun day, my friends. Before, of course, having a little 4-day break and doing a Luton special for you guys. I can't believe I'm saying this, at 4:30 on Friday morning. Unbelievable. Nice one for a subscriber, and I appreciate you, fella. Thank you. Here we go, folks. Another 321. The elongated A320. I don't get why we keep lagging though, that's very annoying. And there you go, folks. You can now see with your own eyes our appreciate XY. Our little A320 making its way now to maintenance. Off he goes, nice and slowly, being tugged around the airport. Yeah, getting a bit of free publicity for you guys. There you go, National Express. Lovely stuff. Here we go then, folks. Here we go, guys. Icelander coming on hot. Come on, lad. Well, you are my new favourite streamer. Dude, I appreciate you, man. That is a really cute thing to say. Cheers, buddy. Absolutely appreciate that. Never did find out whereabouts you're from, though, dude. That is very kind. Thank you very much indeed.
Sit in a bar near an airport and go and watch the plane. Like, finally. Finally.
I've got to leave. I will watch on my TV, okay? Absolutely no problem at all, my guy. Thank you so much indeed for joining us this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much indeed, buddy. And hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow for our Monday Fun Day right here on Linden TV from somewhere around the airport, depending on what operations we're doing. Can either be from here or Myrtle Avenue at 6 PM tomorrow. You take it easy, my guy. Look after yourself, bro. Massive appreciation to you this afternoon. Bus. Here we go, folks. Iberia in the A330. Go on, lad. Ooh. Yep. Love that. Doing a little bit of a reverse before the front wheels even touch the runway. Whack it on the old reverser. Bring the nose down. Bash it on top. There we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What the hell is that down there? Who's that yellow and green one down the bottom? Is it Vietnam? I'm loving that livery. That is mad. That's really nice. In case you wonder who you're talking to, by the way, mate, guys, there's a little friend of this show we've met several times over here at the airport. But more than one occasion we bumped into each other. He's like, God, it's that fucking annoying bloke again. Here we go. Here we go then, friends. Here comes our next arrival. Yet another Dreamliner coming in, friends. And this time of night it makes it a lot easier to work out if you've got an Airbus or a Boeing, purely by looking at the strobe lights on the wingtips. You get one flash on a Boeing, two on an Airbus. Easiest way to differentiate between the two. Here we go then, friends. Virgin Atlantic in the Dreamliner. Go on, lad. Yeah, boy. That's the way we like it. Come on, my son. Yes, lad. Beautiful. Very nice arrival there from Virgin Atlantic. Generally a very, very, very smooth landing from them anyway. So over there, folks, you've got a very different livery from Vietnam Airlines or Airways right down there for runway 09. Right. See if we can zoom in a bit longer, a bit wider. They've normally got pretty like out there liveries anyway, but that one's sensational. I love that. That is so cool. Where's our little A380 friend, Mum?
Just turning.
Oh, is he coming?
Just over Henley.
Well, hurry up.
Yeah, it's coming in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
So by 1:15, my friends, you guys have had a longer show. Their Dreamliner's on the way, folks. No, it's not. They've got a Dreamliner now. The A380's coming, my friends. Here we go. You can tell it's been a long day. Hello, here we go, from Israel. And in 3 minutes time, my friends, the Big Daddy, the A380, be piling onto your screens, my friends. There's our arrival there from Iberia. They're either going to go to Terminal 2 or continue down to Terminal 3. All depends, Terminal 5, sorry. All depends whereabouts they've been told to go this evening. Looks like they're going to go to Terminal 5, Building C, which is quite unusual to be fair. British aviation guy, hello again. Hello. Hello, Jackie. Got another 777 making their way out from Building B at Terminal 5 right now. How do you know it's a 777? Look at the number of wheels on the main undercarriage. Easiest way to remember. I was getting KFC, so I had to leave. Dude, you don't have to explain yourself to me, mate. Here we go. Easy. Getting a bit wobbly coming now for the 767. Blimey. That was a very rough United rival. They're not normally as wavy and crazy as that. But, hey, things always go wrong on lives, you know what I'm saying? Hubert, hello. How are you? There we go, folks. There is the 777. And unbelievably, one engine on the 777, that one engine itself is the same size as the entire circumference of a fuselage of a 737. Mad to think you can fit so many people inside one engine. It's crazy. And that's not lies either. That's actually like proven fact. The big boy A380 is inbound. You are not wrong. He is literally right up there. If you're looking in the sky right now, we've got this beauty right here, next one in there, and then right in the back, the big daddy A380 is on his way. Quite late at this point, I'm not gonna lie to you. Unusually late actually for Emirates A380, but there we go. Here we go, friends. This could be another floaty A320 arrival. Here we go. Properly floating down that runway. There we go. Slightly later. You expect me to be able to reload? Tianjin Airlines first up. There we go. So you have BA. And then them. And of course the big daddy A380, you can just make out its silhouette now on camera, arriving some 10 minutes later than he should have done. Well, I think it's actually scheduled for about 8:15 anyway, but it was due to come in early and then got pushed back. So there we go, the joys of aviation, folks. Things don't always go to plan. Here we go, my friends, as we come into the penultimate minute of your show this evening. But don't panic, we are back tomorrow. Staying in London tonight, back tomorrow for some more aviation fun from 6 PM tomorrow afternoon. Just because, why not, you know? So the 777 is still waiting for its clearance for taxi. And we'll be running through the final checks now before disconnecting the APU, going on to main power and taxiing straight to the runway for takeoff. I went to Stansted 2 days ago and you saw the UAE 747-422 presidential flight and an Oman Royal flight. Oh, very nice too. Here we go then, folks. Tianjin Airlines. They are beautifully decorated, to be fair, and lovely painted. And a 747 Cargo Lux. Oh, there you go. Well, so don't forget you got your Monday Funday from London Heathrow tomorrow. And then on Friday morning at 4:30, yeah, you've heard right, folks, 4:30 on Friday morning, we will be live from London Luton Airport. Why? I'm asking myself that exact same question. Reason being, we are dropping your code P at the airport for his family at 4 in the morning. It seems like a good opportunity too good an opportunity to miss, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll be live from Luton at 4 o'clock or 4:30 on Friday. Here we go though, folks. Final aircraft of the show. It's time to go crazy. Spam the chat. Smash that like button. Here we go. Final arrival for the big daddy A380 from Emirates. Let's go crazy. Go on. Here we go, guys. That one. Come on, lad. Official sponsor of Arsenal Football Club. Come on, buddy. Yeah, boy. And that, my friends, is how we like it. Thank you all very much indeed for watching tonight. For the 59 likes, for the donations, and indeed for the rubies. A massive, massive thank you. We're back tomorrow, 6 PM right here on your YouTube channel, Biff and Dal. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. It's been LindenTV. Miss it?